I consider myself to be something of a music expert. Not the kind that knows all the techniques and rhythms, or can even sing well for that matter, but the kind that is a professional shower vocalist and a Pandora fanatic. I have a passion for music because of its ability to provoke richer and deeper thoughts for a listener. Music has this remarkable way of connecting to its audience. My favorite concept is the message. Whether it's Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin or The Motto by Drake, every song has an underlying significance. My guilty pleasure is figuring out the message of a song and how it's meant to initiate a deeper connection with its listener. I'm not suggesting a connection similar to the one between teenage girls and Taylor Swift songs. No offense, Taylor, I'm a huge fan. But a profound connection that ignites a passion or desire within the audience. In 2003, the Black Eyed Peas and Justin Timberlake hit the nail on their head with the hit single, Where Is the Love? Where Is the Love was written in the post-9/11 period of shock and turmoil. The Black Eyed Peas channeled their hatred they were witnessing into a beautiful production, advocating for peace and equality. With their fantastic single came an even greater visual production. The music video of Where Is the Love aids in relaying the message of the song. If you'll turn your attention to the PowerPoint, you will see the main symbol used throughout the music video. Just the symbol alone should evoke thinking on a deeper concept from you as the viewer. As this song embodies a movement to end hatred, it specifically encourages equality for racism and peace for terrorism. Throughout this talk, we will examine how this integrated group pleads for equality in an integrated society with the lyrics and rhythm of their 2003 hit single, Where Is the Love? Racism has resonated quite a past throughout the duration of history. It would be impossible to include the entire history of racism in the short amount of time I have been provided. Therefore, since it is the 30th anniversary of TED Talks, and in sticking with today's theme of the significant development over the past 30 years, I felt it would be appropriate to give you a brief history of how racism has evolved in America over the last 30 years. As we travel back in time to the 80s, the hair was big, the clothes were bright, and equality loomed in the horizon. It had been approximately a decade since the end of the civil rights movement, and the country was still in transition from segregation to integration. The 80s still had oppression for African Americans as President Reagan failed to fund the civil rights programs. One positive outcome of the 80s was as the entertainment shifted towards integration. The 90s revealed a change in presidency and a promise for a brighter future. As Clinton took office, he made it his goal to compensate the still hurting African American community. The beginning of the millennium introduced a new fad of unity. The attacks on the World Trade Center in 2001 left our country bruised and broken. As we picked ourselves up from the dirt and brushed ourselves off, we began to heal. American citizens realized that the enemy wasn't one from within, but one beyond the border. The attacks of 9/11 weren't an attack on a color or race, but our country as a whole. The Black Eyed Peas used this brokenness to initiate a movement of their own. As they witnessed a country attempting to glue the pieces back together, they said, "Enough is enough. It is time to end this internal war that has been going on for centuries, because our neighbors are not the enemy." The Black Eyed Peas incorporated all of racism in the past and the terrorism of the present into a masterpiece that aided in healing of a nation. As parents were driving to work, soccer moms were taking their children to practice, and teenagers were tearing up the roads, Where's the Love was blasting from the radio. Americans listened as the Black Eyed Peas implored a more unified and loving nation. This quest became fulfilled 4 short years later when our country's first African American president was elected not once, but twice. The Black Eyed Peas used Where Is the Love to single-handedly unify a nation's broken past by reminding us what is most important in a time of distress. Just as their past abolitionists, such as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X, the Black Eyed Peas have given a voice to a movement. Where Is the Love embodies the past, present, and future of racism. The diversity of the song allows it to grab any age group's attention. From a sharp, staccato beginning that translates into a soft, lyrical chorus, this masterpiece captivates its audience by its word choice. Beginning their introduction with "What's Wrong with the World, Mama?", the Black Eyed Peas illustrate a story by giving examples of the hatred they have witnessed and then flowing into a chorus that resonates a solution. Tackling a monster such as racism isn't an easy task. Achieving this task takes people such as the Black Eyed Peas who stand up and give a voice to a movement. Their innovation and creativity formed a message through art that people can relate to. This movement can't continue to grow without the aid of people such as you. Will you stand with the Black Eyed Peas and put a voice towards the movement and lead us into a brighter, restored future? Remember this picture I showed you earlier from Where is the Love music video? Are you doing all that you can do to find love? Because what if the lost could be the found? Thank you.